What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So, been spending a little bit of time with this fragrance. You saw it in the thumbnail. We are talking about Paris Corner's Mawj Appletini. I got this after I got Moscow Mule, and I fell in love with Moscow Mule. It's a twist on Killian's Blue Moon Ginger Dash. This is a twist on Killian's Apple Brandy on the rocks, I believe. And I relate it more to something else, honestly. And we'll talk about that as we dive a little bit further. This was sent out to me by the folks at Aroma Concepts. If you're not familiar with Aroma Concepts, they are official distributors of Paris Corner. I will have them linked down below with the discount code if you want to check them out. Of course, you don't have to do any of that stuff. If you're not interested and you just want to check out my thoughts on the fragrance, I appreciate you being here. But thank you again, Aroma Concepts, for giving me the opportunity to check it out. Them sending it has nothing to do with my thoughts. My wearing experience is exactly why I'm about to say what I'm about to say in this video. So let's get to it. Stay tuned. So we have to look at this bottle first. I love the bottle. It's not frosted like Moscow Mule, but you have that green gradients. It's more of a limey green to almost a yellowish type of tone. I just love the way the bottle looks. I really do. Beautiful bottles. Heavy, heavy stuff. You can pick it up by the cap, and then pretty good atomizer. My ceiling fan's just blowing it down. But I'll have the notes on screen for you guys. And the thing I relate to the most here, oh, I still smell it. For any of you that have ever smelled Boss Bottled Intense Eau de Parfum, this smells like that plus rum. It smells like a boozy version of this. So close. It's apple, cardamom, cedarwood. Apple, I believe cinnamon, and sandalwood. Tomato, okay? Add booze, you got moss and stuff like that. Adds to that dry, spiced green feel, a little woodsy. They're not identical. They're not. But it reminds me more of this with rum. And that excites me more. Just does. Because this is an all-time great designer fragrance. This is the best fragrance Hugo Boss has ever made, in my opinion. And it's the most accurate flanker name ever. Boss Bottled Intense Eau de Parfum. Because if you ever smelled Boss No. 6, the original Boss Bottled, and you smell this, this really is an intense version at an eau de parfum oil concentration of that fragrance. It's the most accurate flanker name ever. No one's ever done it better. I'll die on that hill. No one's ever done the flanker name more appropriately than them. This smells like that plus rum. It smells like a boozy version of it. It's that rich, spiced, fruity apple pie type of thing with some booze. It's like taking a shot after eating apple pie. Sounds weird, right? Then again, it might sound really good, huh? Some of you rum drinkers might enjoy that. You apple pie lovers. That might sound pretty tasty, right? That's kind of what this is. It makes it a bit gourmand. It's kind of a delicious fragrance to smell. It's been a fun wearing experience. It nuances a little bit. It's pretty linear, pretty similar from start to finish. It doesn't change a whole lot. Kind of a two-stage thing where you get more of the woodiness and less of the apple as it dries. The booziness is never overtaking the fragrance, but it's always there. You got brandy and rum. Add to that sweet, warm booziness. It's just a beautiful fragrance. For the cooler weather, the fall, and going into the winter, the time of year we're in right now, absolute perfect timing for me to get this fragrance, and maybe perfect timing for you to get it as well. So as far as scent, it's one of the better fragrances I've smelled this year. Now, performance on Appletini, above average, not a beast. 6 to 8 hour range, I've been clocking it right around 8 hours. I'm sure there's some nose fatigue here. It might be more of an 8 to 10 hour fragrance, but 7 to 8 hours is pretty much religiously what I've been getting. I try to be mindful when I feel my nose is wearing out, and I believe I'm getting a little bit of fatigue from it, but it takes a while to set in because I'm good for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then the fragrance starts to settle a bit because projection's on the moderate side. It's not crazy room-filling stuff with what I've been spraying 5 or 6 sprays every time I've worn it. Aside from random 1 and 2 test sprays, the wearing experiences were 5 and 6 sprays. And Not overwhelming projection. I would say arm's reach, moderate type of stuff for about an hour and a half. And then the sillage kind of falls in that moderate range as well. It doesn't change a whole lot. It does calm down more, but I always get pretty good whiffs of it. That's why I say it takes a while for my nose to wear down to it. It might even be stronger than I'm thinking because of potential nose fatigue that I'm experiencing from this fragrance. So across the board, it's above average, not a beast, not average. 6 to 8 hours longevity, above average. Moderate projection for about an hour and a half, average. Moderate sillage, above average. So that's why I say kind of above average across the board. Overall, pretty good performer. And it smells great on top of that. So, I mean, that's affordable. What more can you ask for? Final thoughts on Paris Corner's Mawj Appletini. One of their best. This and Moscow Mule. Two of their best. I need to get the third one. The cognac, blazing cognac or whatever it's called. It's supposed to be a twist on Angel Share. They really like Killian in this line. It must be good because I'm 2 for 2 on getting the first 2 out of the 3. And this is an 8.75 great, bordering outstanding. And the biggest reason it does that is because it smells like boozy this. And like I said before, this is one of the greatest designers ever made in my opinion. I cherish it. I hardly ever wear it. I just love it. Now I get to have the experience of that fragrance plus booze. It's really like that to me. So yay me. And yay you if you happen to get it. Because to me, easy 8.75. Well, that's my thoughts on Appletini from Paris Corner. Thank you again, Aroma Concepts, for sending it my way. I'm thrilled to have spent time with it. I will continue to spend time with it. Because it's really freaking good. I got to say, based on the time of year, it makes me like it more than Moscow Mule, because Moscow Mule was more for the warmer weather. This is more for the cooler weather. When cooler weather rolls around, I'll get back to Moscow Mule. Kind of shelving it other than potentially here and there for a while, because I'm looking to wear this a bit more. So definitely check it out down below if you're interested. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe before you leave. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one.